welcome. May I request the IOB Teynampet branch manager and our Rotarian MP Nirmal to give talk about what the IOB has done in a few seconds. I will give maximum 3 to 5 minutes.
President Syed, respected Chief Guest, Chief Padamanabhan, Chairman, Manager of IOB, Governor Raja, fellow Rotarians, Rotary Anns, Rotary Annettes, the participants of Auto X87, my dear colleagues from IOB Teynampet. Rotarian Appaya has given a fair account of Auto X87. I don't propose to talk anything on that matter, as also President cautioned to take only a few minutes. But I should tell you, though Mr. Appaya said the idea was conceived by Mr. Nirmal, he was telling, but I want to say how I conceived the idea, I should say. I would give the credit to our President Syed and the Rotary Governor for this. There was a governor's visit to Napalayam and Subareddypalayam, and the President was very keen to take me. And what I saw there, I was really moved. It had created a tremendous impact on the mind. Actually, I found the students from 6th standard to 10th standard all sitting in one hall. I learned before that they were sitting reading under the tree. Thanks to Rotary Club Madras, they had at least this hall. The headmaster, in his speech, he said, these students, they know the earth is spherical only when he teaches them, but he didn't have even a globe to show them. There is no playground, no library, no lab, nothing. And the children look very bright. And when I was asking Mr. Syed how he is going to better the conditions, he said it's only the question of the money, question of money. You know, all of you are aware, the Teynampet branch has been carrying on the assembly tax collection service for the last 3 years, where we are providing the tax tokens, insurance, free checkup and so on. So I thought I would combine and make it a auto fare so that we can raise money for our Rotary Club. That's how the idea was conceived. Regarding this tax collection, I would like to add only 1 or 2 things. The response of the public has been overwhelming. I'll quote only 1 or 2 instances. In 1985, a gentleman walked into a room with his RC book. I thought he's calling on me to pay his tax. He said, no, I stood in the queue and I happily paid the tax. Actually, he happened to be a non-resident. He thanked our services. He went back to Norway and sent us about 12 lakhs deposits. In 1986, actually, it was led by the then sub-manager, Mr. Ganesan, who is also here today. Mr. Ganesan was giving very good service. At the time, one taxpayer, he offered to take all the IOB staff to drive in for a lunch. This was the response. And this year, I saw a press reporter standing in the queue. I just told him, why don't you come? I'll get it done. He said, no. He said, I want to stand in the queue. I want to enjoy. He said, tax paying has become a pressure. He said, when you're standing in the queue, the canteen person, the canteen had a cup of coffee. He liked the whole exercise and he said that if conditions are going to be like this, nobody would feel for standing in the queue. Now, I would like to just add 1 or 2 more things before I withdraw from here. We are contemplating, or I should say, we are toying with some more ideas to implement at IOB Teynampet. In this regard, I am very thankful to our chief, who has been giving us all encouragement and support. He is very receptive. In fact, he has been responsible for more innovative ideas. And particularly, you will all recently would have gone through the paper about the kitchen garden scheme. He was the brainchild of our managing director, chairman managing director, and he has been directly involving himself and giving us all encouragement. Now, one of the ideas now in our mind is, we are shortly to introduce a drive-in counter at our Teynampet branch. This will facilitate people. This counter will start at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock people can come and sit in the car. Without getting down, they can get their check in cash. But more than that, an element of innovation, I should say, we are introducing. You know, many car owners, particularly the self-driven cars, they have no time to clean the cars. Incidentally, recently we came across some rag pickers. You know the miserable life led by these rag pickers. They have to fight with pigs and dogs to make their livelihood every day. We thought we would create some self-employment for the rag pickers. We give them a compressor. With the help of the compressor, they would, 4 or 5 boys would clean the car in about 2 or 3 minutes and charge a nominal fee of 2 to 3 rupees. And I'm sure that this would get very good response from the public. Of course, as I told, we have been serving the industrialists, motorists, so many people, and also we have taken care of the less fortunate, the slum dwellers. We adopted a slum. We have a volunteer organization in the head office, helping hands. These youngsters from the head office, they spend all their evenings leisure for the cause of the poor. They take tuitions. We adopted a slum in Teynampet. You can see our IOBians, they are spending all the evenings in the open, teaching, taking classes to the slum children. In fact, we saw some slum children playing cricket, and we found that in no way they are lagging behind anyone belonging to the affluent society. So we are arranged with the staff club, the cricket captains agreed to coach the slum children in cricket. We got a number of schemes, and I'm sure the support which we are receiving, the motivation we get from Rotary Club and other friends, I'm very sure that we are going to do many more things. With these few words, I thank the President for giving the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Friends, you saw my video just taken almost 30 years ago, the Rotary meeting, which I addressed about the joint effort of Rotary and Indian Overseas Bank. But of course, I was there in both Rotary as a Rotarian and in IOB as a chief manager of Teynampet. So this about the spark I got, school children, in one all the classes students are studying. I mean, of course, things have changed now a lot. By and large, what I try to emphasize that you can't treat the village students on par with city students. So NEET exam and government school. So NEET exam will be doing a great injustice to the villagers and students studying in government schools. No doubt about it. No, there can't be a second opinion. I want to add one more thing. My own life, I studied in a government school. I scored very less mark. I can tell you about 40% average. So I didn't merit admission in very prestigious colleges. I studied in Pachepas, and very long time I was under the impression that I'm useless. That's all. But no, the awakening came. Then I came up, caught up, and grew very tall in the ladder. Grew up. Why I'm giving this example? What I realized was that my failure was not due to some problem in me. There's no foundation, school. And I can tell you 100%, if they had NEET exam, I would have failed. I would have been the last student. So this background, the government, they're creating a new class called rural class, to say in Tamil, not Purtham. So already the divide is there, city-village divide. And what will happen, the village, Gandhiji said, India lives in our villages. But villages will become very backward. So that concession should be given. They can't be treated at all equal, and they should be given concession. A NEET exam can and definitely should be done by state government, national government. This before the putting the heating. Now you saw the video which I spoke before my chairman, IOB chairman manager Padamanabhan, and Rotary president, Rotary Governor Ramkrsihna. It's evident. It's proof. It's kind of a proof at the right time. Like I was able to spot this video. So I appeal to the central government that not to, bluntly enforce this act. NEET, they should not have it all, or in case they have it, they should give some moderation concession to the rural children studying, children from slums, students study in corporation government schools. I think this is my appeal. Thank you.